Hey all, XArt student here. Today I'm going to show you my life as an artist in March of 2025. Most of the time, because I work from home, I stay home, but I try to go out here and there to enjoy nature or live life a little bit. I feel like I have to remind myself a lot that you could actually step outside and do things that are fun, and that's where you get your inspiration from. And the weather's been actually nice. A lot of it's up and down, like cold and hot, so I think that determines if I go outside or not. This month was filled with art and art market prep. I had to destroy my living room and go through all my bins and find everything that I had and needed, because after the move, I put everything in a box and I'm like, well, I don't need it until I actually have a craft fair, but now I do. So it was a lot of preparation for that, a lot of drawing daily, and just trying to enjoy things. I ordered a wagon to help with transportation when it came to art markets, and I tore apart this little girl's closet in order to make a cool display stand for my art at markets. It did turn out pretty cool, but the spinning part's actually stuck, so I have to figure that out. I know these clips are like jumping around from art to outside to working on my display, but that's how it is for me in life. Sometimes it's just too boring, or I just need a break from it, things have to dry, and this is the reality of creating, at least for me. Sometimes I could get stuck on a project and like do it for a very long time and hours on end with no break, but most of the time I'm jumping around. I'm like, okay, let's move on to the next thing. Gotta get this done. And trying to figure out what to do next. This night I woke up to try seeing the blood worm moon, or whatever it was, and it was so cloudy in Connecticut. I was so disappointed. So that was kind of shitty, and then it messed up my sleep cycle, which messed up my schedule, and threw me off, which made me annoyed. I don't like when my schedule gets thrown off. I like having enough time to do what I want to do, and if it's thrown off, it really annoys me. But luckily, that sunset and that walk really helped me. As I mentioned before, most of this month was prepping for the art market, whether it was organizing, wrapping things up, inventorying, creating displays, or just creating new products. I mainly had a lot of old work to sell, so I wasn't too worried about that. It's more of just updating it for myself. And luckily, I got to also go to art museums and an art class, and I'm really trying to get art more in my life. So one, I'm like socializing more, but then also I think it's good to just be exposed to more things and learn and just try to be better at my craft. My grandma and I went to this cute little town. I think it's called Saugerties or Sagerties. It's in upstate New York. And we got to go antique shopping and look at the beautiful architecture and just really appreciate things and comment on things and be like, oh, we like that. We didn't like that in my house. I could make that. Ooh, why would you buy that? It was just fun, and I'm really into thrifting and just looking around at like garage sale things, and that's what we used to do when I was younger at her home. So it just makes sense that we're just looking at a bunch of junk, but it's pretty, so it's worth it. Something I like to do besides exploring little towns is baking, and I feel like it's another form of art. I don't know if I'm great at it, but I like doing it. It's a fun stress reliever. I created these gravestone signs so then I could use it to make a price list, and I think it's helpful because I feel awkward when I'm at a booth or at a store and I don't know the price. I'd rather be able to shop on my own and not be pressured. So I thought it would be nice and it would go with my whole like skull theme and like naturey theme. So I'm really happy how they came out. And I also decided to start creating things for the strawberry festivals that I'll be vending at in the summer. I really loved how they turned out, and I hope that they do well at the fair in the summer. It took a really long time for these pieces to dry. After I coated them in acrylic, I put resin on it so then it'd be harder. I think I need to do another layer on it because a few of my pieces actually fell off during an art market and they broke. So I want to make sure that they're really sturdy so I don't have to worry about it, and if someone buys it, they don't have to be disappointed if it accidentally falls and it breaks. So that's my March. I hope you enjoyed. Here are a few pictures that I took just on my phone of my travels and little memories. Nothing crazy, just something fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.